What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Game 3 of the NFL season for the Cleveland Browns. Welcome to Reaction Livestream. Yes, I'm wearing a new shirt. Now it can fit into this shirt, so this will be making an appearance. Hopefully this is a good shirt. If not, I'm going to have to switch. But Justin Fields making his NFL debut against the Cleveland Browns, but more importantly, Odell Beckham Jr. is back. Yes, the dude is finally back. I'm beyond excited for that. So let's hope he has a great game. This is gonna be so fun. Bears taking on the Browns in First Energy Stadium. From what I heard, Odell got a big, loud welcome back from the Cleveland fans there. I wanted him to be as loud as physically possible. Hey, that's Greg Olson. He's the commentator, Kevin Burkhardt. All right, what are your guys' thoughts for today's game? I think the Browns are come out strong with run game like they always do. Feed Nick Chubb, feed Kareem Hunt on the second drive, but I also think they're going to try and go deep to Odell. I mean, we don't want to. Here's the thing: you don't want to like force it to him too early. You want to ease him into it, but then again, there's that big chance that they may just, you know what? Let's go deep. Let's see what Odell can do. Baker Mayfield coming off his injury too last week where he separated his shoulder, but apparently he's good to go. I mean, you saw what he did last week. He was on fire the rest of the game, even after that interception, which honestly wasn't even really his fault since his receiver gave up on the route. And that's nothing the quarterback can control. But maybe it was a little high, a little fast, but hey, you can't have a wide receiver quitting on your route. And this is so awkward because as a Buckeye fan, as you guys can tell, like right back there, I really like Justin Fields. He's, in my opinion, one of the best quarterbacks to ever play at Ohio State, if not the best. And it's one of those things where you see how talented he is, and I don't want him to do well today against my Browns. I'm sorry. That's college. It's a new game in the NFL. But after today, I want him to go and kick ass. So that's pretty much it. But we got 2 minutes left till game time, and I think I have this in the right area. Yeah, I have it in the right area. Either or. Ah, boy. Actually, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah. I always got to remember whether I have the right setup or not, but we have 2 minutes left. All right, I got to make sure my NFL fantasy football stuff is all ready to go. I was in a rough spot. I love Odell, but I don't know how much we're actually going to use him. It was either him or Terry McLaurin, David Montgomery, or Tyson Williams. Sorry for that, but I ended up going with Tyson Williams, David Montgomery, and keeping McLaurin in, resting Odell this week. So if Odell has a great game, that's great for the Browns, obviously, but for my fantasy team, not really. I was really skeptical to put Montgomery in, but since Justin Fields is starting his first game as a NFL quarterback, I am a little bit more inclined to play him, since you don't want to have your quarterback throw like nonstop. You want to ease him into it. All right. Players to watch: Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb. Let's go. I'm gonna scoot this way a little bit. Creaky chair. Oh boy, who's excited? I'm hyped for this, man. Beyond hyped. I'm pretty sure those are just dolphins. No, those are not dolphins. I still think Progressive has some of the best commercials out there. I may be biased because they have Baker Mayfield in them, but they the Act Like Your Parents one, where you grow up, and in full honesty, like especially the airline commercials, where like people it's all on the phones now, but me personally, I'm with the people give me a physical copy, because I much prefer. I don't trust technology, I trust paper, because you can't really get rid of paper, and that's where I'm like, if I'm on a flight, I'd much rather have it here, have my paper ticket. Maybe more annoyance for them, but it's less of annoyance for me, because then I know I have it with me. I'm going to be on a plane next week, and that's what I'm going to have to deal with. I think it's going to be on my phone though, so fingers crossed that fingers crossed shit doesn't hit the fan. But oh, it's 1 o'clock. Let's do this. Let's do it. All right. Let me know if you guys can hear a fan in the background or if I need to turn it down. It just gets really hot in this room, so I really love my setup, but I want to get like an actual professional like setup where I don't have to focus on anything like in the background. Like I have like a studio or whatever, but I have no room. This is literally where I stream, like game and stuff. Like my desk is right here, monitor there, monitor there, monitor there. So, and then the TV up there. There's not much I can do in this room, and I bet it comes out to here, as you guys can tell. This is why I need to just get an office. just a legitimate separate office for streaming. That's the only reason. Oh boy. How's everybody's weekend going? Bernie! I always find it funny that Bernie is helps Union Home Mortgage, but the Cavaliers, which is the Cleveland like their arena is called Rocket Mortgage. So we have Union Home Mortgage and then Rocket Home Mortgage. Like which one are we which one to go with, Cleveland sports teams? I actually applied for a job there. Unfortunately got turned down for that, but not a big deal. Not a big deal. I got turned down by a lot of jobs. It all kind of piles up. Let's go! Excuse me if you guys are annoyed by my bubble gum chewing. All right. First Energy Stadium, sunny, 73 degrees, 41% humidity, 13 miles per hour winds. That is a perfect day for football. Pam Oliver. Let's go. Haven't seen Odell since week 7 of last year. First game since 2020. Missed 13 games. That was against the Bengals, man. Yeah, from the training videos I've seen, he's been very diligent in his rehab. Kevin. Browns get the ball first. Let's go. Let's go, Browns. And here we go. Chicago kicks it off. He goes into the end zone for a touchback. What a weird placement of the camera. Out comes Baker Mayfield. Man, these jerseys look really good. I love them. They're wearing their 75th anniversary jerseys from 1946. 82% completion percentage this year. Leads the NFL. 267 yards per game. And a QB rating of over 100. Baker's off to a really solid start. Got to give a props to this offensive line. Jedrick Wills is back. That's great. I know he's been dealing with that ankle injury, so keep an eye out for that. Browns start off on the right hash. Hand it off to Nick Chubb. No, it's a fake handoff. Rolls out to the right side. Baker throws it deep. No, great defense going for Harrison Bryant. just hung in the air a little bit. I would have liked to see just a run. And we're being very aggressive today. That's a hard throw to make on the running on your left side. Just a little bit. The ball hangs up just a little bit, but that's a great defensive play. First incompletion on play action this year for Baker Mayfield. It was bound to happen sooner or later, so glad it happened right off the bat. Now, Baker alone in the backfield. We're really going for the pass backers today. 2 receivers on each side of the field. Gets a snap. Looking for Odell, but it looked like the defender got there a little early. Baker starts 0 for 2. I don't really like I don't like how we're going for the pass right out of the gate. Now it's 3rd and long. Might have gotten the Bears might have gotten away with a pass interference, but who knows? Well, come on, guys, come on, pick it up. 3 straight passes. Not really liking that. All right, 3 receivers on the left side, 1 on the right. Kareem Hunt in the backfield on Baker's right. Ball's on the right hash. Baker gets a snap. Blitz. Throws deep, and he connects with Odell Beckham Jr. First catch since week 7. Odell. That's what I like to see. I gotta turn my phone on silent mode. Great job to stay in the pocket. Feels the pressure. Gives Odell's to work time, get off his defender, throws a beautiful pass, gets the first down. 12 for a 12-yard completion. Ball's at the 37-yard line. All right. Browns in I formation. Nick Chubb in the backfield. Donovan Peoples-Jones moves from the left to right. Hands it off to Nick Chubb on the left side. Gains about 2 yards on the carry. All right. Baker's one of 3 for 13 yards. Fancy that. Looks like Odell has come off the field. Browns have all 3 tight ends on the field right now. Harrison Bryant, David Njoku, and Austin Hooper. Baker alone in the backfield. 3 receivers on the right side, 2 on the left. Ball's at the 40-yard line and lined up on the left hash. Baker gets the snap, looks past, overthrows Austin Schwartz. I don't know if he just overthrew him or didn't like what he saw and just decided to throw it out quick. But Baker not looking particularly accurate today, which is unlike him. But we're also throwing the ball a whole lot more today than what we would normally be doing. But 3rd and 8, Odell comes back out onto the field. Baker alone in the backfield, 3 receives on the right side, 2 on the left. It's really weird, man. Baker gets the snap. Baker rolls out. He's just going to run. Gets the first down, but there's a flag. Don't know what that will be. Don't know if that's going to be holding on the defense. Because it looked like the flag came way before there could have been a holding on the offense. Yeah, holding on the defense. Penalties is going to be declined. Oh. That's going to be added to the end of the play. So great there. And what I really loved, Baker slid on that run. Oh yeah, dude's just holding, who was that? Odell. I wouldn't have called it, but Browns get the ball and are now in Bears territory, lined up in I formation. 2 receives on the right, 1 on the left. Austin Hooper moves from the right side over to the left side. Hands it up to Chubb on the left side. Tries to get the corner. Maybe gains half a yard. But really good defense right there from the Bears. That was a good job by the Bears linebackers to get to that corner. All right, Browns lined up in I formation. The 2nd and 9. Ball's at the 43-yard line in Bears territory. Get 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Hands it off to Nick Chubb, who jukes up the middle. Gains about 4 yards. So brings up 3rd and 5. Wouldn't be too shocked if we do like a little curl route to one of the tight ends here. It's because we've started off throwing a lot to the receivers, which is unlike what we usually do. First 2 games of the season, 81% completion, best in team history. 7 rushing touchdown, most in team history. Like, that's insane. But the Browns' rushing offense is no joke. Their offensive line is incredible. All right, Baker alone in the backfield. Now he's going to be lined up with Demetric Felton on his left. 3 receives on the right side, 1 on the left. Ball's at the 38-yard line. Baker gets a snap. Oh, throwing deep. Oh, just overthrows Felton, just out of his reach. Oh, man. Come on, Baker. You're better than that, man. We know you are. Yeah, it was a... Oh, man. Oh, Baker. It was not just a smidge too far. Browns are going to go for it here. Makes complete sense. Ball's at the 38-yard line. A little bit too far for a field goal. And this is where I'm a little surprised they aren't going to try and a little dump off pass to like the tight end or something to get those extra 5 yards. Quick little screen there. Get the ball. Baker gets sacked. Browns turnover on downs. What a shitty ass start, man. Can't get a sack there, man. Like, good lord, Baker had no time. I'm shocked he even was able to get out of that as much as he was. Damn. Come on, offense. This is what confuses me. This offense doesn't look like the Browns offense we've seen the last 2 weeks. It looks completely different. It looks like we're trying to go deeper. I mean, aside from that last sack, it's just, I don't know what it is. Now that we have Odell, I think we expect to get those chunk plays, and looking at the stats here alone, like, let's look at the box score for the Browns. Baker's thrown 5 passes. I mean, 5 passes, and we rushed it 4 times. Like, and heck, one of our rushes was his 9th pass, and Baker just scrambled. So I'm not a big fan of how we're starting. Oh, I'm watching, my phone is upside down. Alright. Oh boy. Defense, time for you to step up. Oh man. I just don't get that drive. I don't. That's not the offense we're used to seeing. That is not the offense we're used to seeing. It makes no sense. We throw the ball 5 times all the time, looking deep. No short, quick. Work yourself into the deep passes. Don't go to the deep passes right out of the gate. This was my whole issue last year. Just because Odell's fast and he can run a great streak, you don't have to throw it his way. Like, I don't know. I think we're trying to force. This was the whole issue. We're trying to force the ball into Odell's hand and force him into the offense. You can't do that. You can't force something to work, especially if what you're doing is already working. All right, out comes Justin Fields. I don't know what's going on. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers on the right side, 1 on the left. They hand it off to Montgomery, who gets the edge. He'll turn around. Good God, man. Good for my fantasy team, but not good for my defense. Come on. And like, this is fully exactly like what I expected the Bears to come out with. Running the football. Don't force. This is what the Browns should be doing. They should be taking notes from Justin Fields. And now my screen went black. Thank you. All right, shotgun formation. 3 receivers on the right side. 1 on the left. Fields takes the snap, hands it off. Right at the line of scrimmage, maybe gains about a yard, if that. All right. Justin Fields alone in the backfield, 2nd and 9. Ball is at the 44-yard line. 2 receivers on each side of the field. 3 receivers on the left side of the field. Looking to run. Gets to the 30, slides. Right inside the 30, probably gets to the 29-yard line. Yeah, I mean, the Bears start with fantastic field position. And that's a brilliant move by the quarterback to slide. And that Justin Fields has ran enough in college to know when to slide. And you have to do that at this level. So it brings up 3rd and 2. Ball's at the 30. I hate these angles, man. Stop the close-up angles. You can show me an overview of the damn field. Ball's at the 29-yard line. They pitch it to Montgomery, who gets met right at the line of scrimmage and tackled for a gain of... Oh, there he is. Gain of nothing. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah with the it's not TFL, but with the tackle. Great play. He's that 2nd round pick that was shocked drops as low as he did. Good job, Jeremiah. J-O-K. All right. Looks like the Bears are going to attempt the field goal right here. Going to be 47 yards. It's going to be a little tough with this Cleveland wind. So it's lined up on the left hash. Kick is up, and it's going to go right down the middle. Beautiful kick. So Bears take an early 3-0 lead. And let's be honest, great start by our defense considering the starting field position, but just an awful start from our offense. That needs to get improve. Stop trying to force the passing game to work. Ease into it. When you have a great running back duo like the Browns have, go with that first. The more I talk about it, the more it pisses me off. We open the game with 3 straight passes before we even attempt to run. Come on. We have one of the best running backs in the NFL. Use him. He only had 11 carries last week and had 90 yards, if that puts things into perspective. Ah, boy. I'm getting riled up. I don't know where this thing came from. Get it out. Get off my screen. I'm gonna actually refresh this page. Alright. Let's just do box score. There we go. Aha. Oh boy. Oh. Yeah, very impressed with the defense starting out. I mean, let up a big run by Montgomery there to start. It was only, what, a 13-yard run? But still, really good stand there on 3rd down, 3rd and 2. JOK with a nice tackle. All right, Baker Mayfield, new drive, new set of downs. Let's run the ball and ease into the passing game. I don't know how much clearer I can be. We're trying to get all these chunk plays on the passing game too. We work really well with the short passes. And the kickoff's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. Now, was it real? X-Men. That's a... wait. Oh, it's net. I don't know. All right. Browns lined up in I formation. Ball's at the 25. A receiver on each side of the field. Nick Chubb in the backfield. Hand it off to Nick Chubb. Gains about 2 yards on the carry. I mean, that's the thing about Nick Chubb. He worked for those 2 yards. He doesn't give up on the run. Incompletions last week. I love how he had 4 incompletions on the first drive. He had 2 last week. It's all right. That's all right. All right. Browns and I formation. 2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Njoku moves from the left side over the right side. Ball's on the right hash at the 27-yard line. Baker fakes a handoff. Going deep. Oh, that's going to be a pass interference. They got a pair of penalties. Going to be a roughing the passer quarterback, roughing the passer penalty here. Yeah, when you do the body, like, is it part of football to attack? Is there anything that the defender can do? Not really. Oh gosh. Both under the. Yeah, they're not calling it was called a holding rather than pass interference because I think the ball was a little overthrown. But yeah, definitely a holding penalty there. But passing, they take the roughing the passer penalty right there. And it's so hard because as a defender, like, you're in motion and you can't really stop. Like, yeah, it's hard in my opinion to stop that. It's just part of the game now. You gotta learn to adapt to it. All right, first down and 10. Browns have the ball at the I can't even tell 42-yard line. I formation. Fake the handoff. Oh, find a Demetric Felton. It looks like, yes. Gets the first down. That is what works. Down. That is the offense I love to see. Play action, roll out, dump it off to the running back, or, well, in that point, yeah. Wide open. A little high, but Felton brought it in. Gain that first down, and that is what works. I love that. Now we're in Chicago territory. All right, shotgun formation. 3 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Ball's at the 45. And that's going to be a false start on the Browns. That's on Jedrick. Either Jedrick will. Yep, that's Jedrick. Don't make Baker sell your... Oh, wait, no. It wasn't on Jedrick. He's 71. That's Petonio. Yeah, I love these uniforms. They're awesome. All right, 2 receivers on the left, shotgun formation, 1st and 15. Nick Chubb on Baker Mayfield's right. I don't know how many field. Can you show us the rest of the field? Stop zooming in during the play. 3 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Baker gets the snap. Oh, going deep. Has Donovan Peoples-Jones. Baker's throws are just not on point today, but great catch by Donovan Peoples-Jones right there. I saw him right open, right out of the gate. Oh, yeah. Toe tap. Yep, that's a catch right there. Beautiful catch. Not a good throw by Baker. I don't know if this wind's causing him to throw it a little janky, but hey, first down. Ball's out to the 29-yard line. I formation. 3 receivers are lined up. Felton moves from the left side over to the right side over to the left side. Hands it off to Chubb. Gains about 2 yards. Not much going on for Nick Chubb today so far. Bears defensive line doing actually really well today. But we saw that last week. The Browns' offensive line started a little slow, and our running game started slow. But by the 3rd quarter, we were doing really well. All right, 2nd and 8. Ball's on the 28-yard line. 27-yard line, excuse me. 2 receivers on the left side of the field. And Nick Chubb lines up on the left. A quick little slant to Odell for a gain of about 6 yards. Just shy of the first down marker. Yep, simple slant. Odell is just such a reliable receiver, though. That's what makes him so lethal. All right, 3rd and 1. Well, I'd be shocked if it wasn't going to anyone. Oh, we're alone in the backfield with Baker. 3 receivers on the right, on the right side, 1 on the left. Felton moves into the backfield, now rolls out. Don't get the... Why are we trying to get cute with that? You kick the field goal. Get the damn 3 points. I don't care. Maybe it's because I'm not nearly as risky as most people. I like getting the points when I can get them. Just kick the field goal. McLaughlin has been pretty decent. Oh, we're going for it. I don't know. I formation for the Browns. I wanted to kick the field goal. Just get the points early. That is why. Ran to the wrong damn side. What the hell is our offense doing? Just kick the damn field goal. It's gonna bite you in the ass if you continue to go for it. Happened on the last drive, happened on this one. Just take the 3 points. All that drive, wasted a whole bunch of clock, and we got nothing out of it. God, that's the shit that pisses me off. Just take your wins where you can get them. I don't understand why you have to risk go for it on every 4th down. 4th and 2. You're not going to get it every damn time. We've been very successful this year, but this defense has shut down our run game, and that was even I don't know what the hell happened there. Miscommunication on 4th down. More than any down, you need to be 100% sure of the play call, and that was once again unclear for this offense. What? That's the thing that pisses me off, man. That's the thing that pisses me off. You're not knowing what the play is. Gosh. Kick the damn field goal. You have a kicker for a reason. This is the most pissed I've been at this offense and at Kevin Stefanski. Why do you continuously go for it? You saw what happened on the last 4th down. Just kick the field goal. I mean, have at least I know it's the Bears, but at least have a little sense of respect for this defense. Like, just get the points. Because right now we're losing. We're down 3-0. You could have had 3 points right there, but no, you decided to have your thumb up your arse and say, no, we're gonna go for it and risk it again. Yeah, 4th down worked so great the last time, and look what happened. 2nd drive in a row where it ends with a damn sack. Just take the points. Gosh. I don't understand what's so complicated about kicking a field goal on 4th down. It's common sense. In the 1st quarter. If it's in the 4th quarter and you are needing it, well, Baker hands it off to the wrong side, or Nick Chubb runs on the wrong side. Oh my gosh. Now Bears have it at the 31-yard line. Great starting field position once again. Takes a handoff, and he's going to get sacked in the backfield. Is that, Myles Garrett and Jadeveon? No, not Jadeveon Clowney. Wait, is it? I thought I saw Clowney in there. It is Clowney. Thank God our defense decided to play today. Oh, just demolished it. It's not even fair. Oh, it's fully Jadeveon Clowney. Oh, that poor lineman. He tried to block Clowney, but just had no chance. All right, 2nd and 20. Ball's at the 20.5-yard line. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers on the right side for the Bears. They hand it off to Montgomery, who runs on the left side, and he's taken for a loss. Man, this Browns defense woke up feeling assertive today. JOK with another TFL, man. I'm really, he was my favorite person in the draft. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah was the steal of the draft. All right, Joe. 3rd and 22. I don't know. Are they gonna try and throw deep here? Gotta be on alert here. Shotgun formation for the Bears. Justin Fields has 3 receivers on the right side. Little dump off pass at the tight end. And he may get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's going to be about it. Brings up 4th down. Fantastic stand by our defense. If you would have told me today that our defense would have woke up and would actually be playing better than our offense, I would have laughed. But our offense has played like ass. And like this decision making entirely for the most part. But Felton off to receive the punt. I'm always, maybe it's my luck as a Browns fan, I'm always eerie on punt returns. Punt is up. Fantastic punt. Returned around the 15-yard line. Jukes inside. Fantastic move by Felton. Gets about tackled around the 22, maybe the 23-yard line. Browns start their 3rd drive without points. Come on, Baker. Not having a good day so far, buddy. I love you. You know I'm your #1 supporter and defend you all the time. But you haven't been looking sharp today. Got to pick it up. And offense, and as a whole, offensive line has got to be better. We've been starting slow the last couple games. I don't know what it is. I mean, guess it's at the beginning of the season, but still, at some point you got to step up. At some point you got to start playing some football. Oh boy. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hopefully everyone's having a much better day than the Browns offense is. The Browns offense is very fortunate our defense decided to play today, because we got to score, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown. And I swear to God, if we go for it again on 4th down, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm just saying, we can't like go for it on 4th down again. I just either kick the field goal. Oh man, just give me back to the game. Ah. Ooh, Thursday Night Football, Joe Burrow versus Trevor Lawrence. That's gonna be a fun one. Joe Burrow goes up against Urban Meyer. That's gonna be fun. I'm too cheap. All right, Browns offense starts at the 23-yard line, lined up in I formation. Kareem Hunt out there now. All right, Donovan Peoples-Jones moves from the left side over to the right side. Now lined up 2 receivers on that side. Fake the handoff to Kareem Hunt. Oh, good gosh. Kareem Hunt breaks off the tackle. Was going to get tackled for loss. And he just beats through the tackle, gains about 4 yards. That dude's amazing. That dude's amazing. So hard to tackle. And that's why the Browns have some of the best running back duo in the NFL, in my opinion. All right. All right. The camera angle, just show us the field. I formation through receivers on the left side. Little screen pass. Great blocking by the offensive line. It gets past the 40, almost to the 45 before getting taken down. All right. Great screen. Kareem Hunt, man. Love that dude. All right. Ball's at the 44-yard line. I formation. Kareem Hunt in the backfield. Three receivers on the right side, one on the left. They're going to do a jet sweep to Odell. Gets through the 50. Are they going to mark him short of the first down, or are they going to give it to him? They're going to give him the first down on the jet sweep there. Oh, the poor Washington football team. Only 7-0, could be worse. Yeets it into the... Go Bills. Go Washington football team. I love both those teams. All right. First quarter comes to an end. What an embarrassing quarter for our offense. Not really good. Not really good. Way too aggressive at some points. Going for it on fourth down on the last drive when we should have kicked a field goal. Kicking a field goal is not a bad thing, Kevin. We've done it before. Just don't be that aggressive. But looking at the stats, Browns have more yards per play. I mean, this is the thing. Our defense decided to show up today. That's what's making us be so dominant. All right. Now we wait. It's so amazing to me that the Browns are able to be as good at the run game as they are. Like, they have options. Like, Nick Chubb, obviously. One of the best running backs in the NFL. Kareem Hunt. If Nick Chubb isn't able to get anything, you start getting Kareem Hunt worked into this offense. This is what makes the Browns such a dangerous offense, which is why I don't understand why we're trying to go long on first down sometimes. Especially to start this game on the first drive, we started trying to go long, and that isn't really what our offense has worked to do. I mean, Kevin Stefanski knows what he's doing. He's worked with this team for over a year. He's in his second season, but at this point, you shouldn't be risking things when you know what works. Like, if it ain't broke, I go by the phrase, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, stop trying to implement new things that may not work, and that's may or may not put you at a disadvantage. Like, short, if you want to go long, that's fine, but work into that. Make that secondary come up, because if you're doing short little dump off passes, I trust Baker's arm, but when we're just going long, that secondary is going to be back, and it's going to be like harder for the receivers to get open, and it'll provide you to have your quarterback sit back there long enough where you aren't able to get those throws off. Like, they can only block you for a certain amount of time, and you're just going to be sitting back there, and if you don't get the ball off, you're going to get sacked. But Browns lined up in shotgun formation. Ball is at the 46-yard line. Looks like 2, maybe 3 receivers lined up on the right side of the field. Hand it off to Kareem Hunt, who gets the corner inside the 40, gets a first down, gets it inside the 35-yard line, and that's Kareem Hunt. He's so elusive, man. Gotta get a haircut. It's really bad. I plan to go this week. Finds the gaps, jukes inside, breaks a tackle, and able to. Such an amazing back. And the thing about running the football, it burns the clock, so it keeps the ball out of the other offense's hands. All right, I formation for the Browns. 2 receivers on the left side. Donovan Peoples-Jones moves in from the outside to the inside. Baker looking deep, scanning the field, rolls out onto the left side. It looks like he's going to try and run for it, but he just runs out of bounds. Gains a couple yards on the run. Yep, that's what I really like about Baker, and I'm always okay with him running because I know for a fact he's not gonna. Okay, other than last week, most of the time he tries and gets out of bounds or slides, but he doesn't like run free willy like Lamar Jackson. Like he's a passer. He really transitioned into a passer for going in from college. All right, I formation for the Browns. Hands it off to Hunt. Run it up the gut, gains a couple yards. This Bears defensive line is really solid. It really we've only looked at the tight end a couple times. That surprises me a little bit. Like, Bryant was the only tight end that's been targeted. All right, 3 receivers on the left side, 1 on the right. Oh, Kareem Hunt plows his way forward for the first down, trucks another guy. There is a flag on the play. Holding on the offense. Damn. That's unfortunate. Jack Conklin, man. Come on, Jack. Can't have a holding penalty there. Can't. Crucial. Yeah. Maybe it was Wyatt Teller, I don't know, but either or, whoever it was, you can't have a holding penalty on 3rd and 15. Damn it now. Ball's at the 39-yard line. Very, very interesting area now. Baker set to pass. Nearly intercepted. Targeting Odell. What's the play call here? You're at the 39. Do you? Great job for Odell. I mean, that was a horrible. Baker is not playing well today. Going to be a 57-yard attempt. Now, is he going with the wind or is he going against the wind? That's it, right up the middle. Field goal is good. 57 yards for McLaughlin. Funny that. We can kick field goals. Heck yeah. Boom. Just enough. Oh, man. Three to three. And the thing is, like, am I going to hold this game against Baker if he doesn't play well today? No. I mean, no quarterback is going to be perfect every game of the season. I don't care who you are. Like, very rarely are quarterbacks perfect. Want to look at Aaron Rodgers with week 1? I think he's a point proven. But definitely needs to pick it up. Not giving him any slack anymore. I mean, he's got to get better completions here. Missing a lot. Almost getting intercepted a couple times. But this is what shocks me. Looking at our receivers, like, he's really targeting Odell, and that's fine, but you got to target Brian. You got to target Hooper. This is the one element where I'm very skeptical of using Odell. He's a fantastic receiver, but we look at last week. I mean, you know, let me plop it up. Let me go into last week's game. That was the Giants. And no, let's go into the schedule. There it is. Let's go to the Houston game. Let's see how much he actually looked at the other. There he is. Browns. Receivers. Harrison Bryant. Austin Hooper. David Njoku. Out of all his completions, 19 of them, 4, 9, 11. 11 of those 19 completions were to tight ends. And that's, I love wide receivers, but Baker really likes his tight ends. And we've only looked at Harrison Bryant once today. All right, kickoff is going to be returned at the 2-yard line, brought out, and going to be taken down right at the 22-yard line. All right, out comes Justin Fields for his third drive of the game. I formation, 2 receivers lined up on the left side of the field. Ball's at the 23-yard line, lined up on the left hash. Hand it off, and he's going to met right at the line. Great. Who was that? Hill? Was that Troy Hill? Can't really tell. 2nd and 9. Only getting 1 on that run on the left side. Justin Fields has only thrown 1 pass in this entire game. And this is I didn't think they'd be coming out throwing him like so much. All right, 2nd and 9. Ball's at the 24-yard line. Shotgun formation, gets the snap, looks to pass, and he's going to get sacked. A delayed blitz. JOK, man. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Have a freaking day. Holy crap, man. It was like a delayed blitz, linebacker blitz. Have a day, JOK. 3rd and 14. This defense is what came to play today. Shotgun formation for the Bears. 1 receiver on the left, 2 on the right. He's going to be pressured, and he's going to get sacked by Myles Garrett. Oh my gosh. I can't remember the last time I've seen this many sacks by the Browns defense. Hats off to you guys. Myles freaking Garrett. About time, man. And they brought... Myles Garrett, man. 2 sacks on that drive. 4th and 19. Yikes. Going to set up great field position for the Browns offense. 10 minutes left. Fantastic punt. Return by Felton at the 25. Across the 35. Spins, and he's actually going to get met. Oh, there's going to be a block in the back. Yep. Damn it. Damn, that was a fantastic punt. All right. Block in the back. Yep. I gotta give that was a hell of a punt, man. All right. I will be right back. Actually, I'm gonna sit here. I was gonna be back, but no. Ah. I'll throw my gum away here. Let's see what's in my trash. It's trash. Oh man. I hate commercials. They're the worst. But then they can be so good too. Just show me commercials I want to see, not the ones that I don't want to see. All right, Baker, love you. Love you. You're a franchise quarterback. I stand by that statement and will stand by that statement no matter what. Unless you do something completely stupid and you or you just take a spiral or something. I don't know. Aside from that, you gotta improve today, buddy. Gotta improve today. Don't try and force it to Odell. Use your tight ends. Use Harrison Bryant. Use Austin Hooper. Use David Njoku. You love these guys. They're fantastic options, and they're reliable. They may not get that rep, but I think they are. I always think tight ends are reliable options. Man, McDonald's fries are the best. There's just something about them. Then again, they're the best when they're hot. If they're hot, and once they're cold, they just take like, I don't know, sticks of potatoes, I guess. But yeah, I definitely think when they're hot fries from McDonald's are the best fries, top tier. And yeah, I also like Arby's curly fries. It's like I'm a big curly fry fan. What can I say? I'm a curly dude. Oh man, iPhone 13. I just got an iPhone 11 myself, and I'm actually very impressed with it. I'm very impressed with it. Love it. I used to be an Android guy. I was just dominating the time possession and have the ball for 12 minutes to the Bears 6. 24 plays to 10. All right, lined up in I formation. Nick Chubb in the backfield. They hand it off. Gains about 2 yards on the carry. He hasn't been able to get anything more than 2 yards. He's been very consistent with that. Yeah, need him break. We're due for Nick Chubb to break one off here. We're due. I have like weird hair. Like I said, I need a haircut. All right, I formation. Ball's at the 25-yard line. One receiver on the left side. Ball's on the right hash. Looks to pass it. Looks to Austin Hooper. I don't know what happened there. I don't know whether Baker threw it way too early and Austin Hooper wasn't looking for it, because it looked like a catchable ball. Dang it, Jedrick Wills is hurt. That's not. Really hope he's all right. He's been dealing with that ankle injury all year. All right, Jed comes out. Definitely, I think it's that ankle. He's been dealing with that ankle injury for a while. Since week 1, I think. Didn't play last week that much. Liam Mack looked like he's hurt. All right, 3rd and 8. Baker shotgun formation. Kareem Hunt on his left side. Now he moves into the right side of the field. Two receivers on the left, 2 on the right. Baker gets the snap. Looks deep. Oh, and he completes the pass. Who was that to? Is that Hollywood? Yep, that's Hollywood Higgins, man. I've missed seeing Hollywood. It's been a minute. Great move. Was a little Out route. Completes a pass right before he gets hit. Hollywood hauls it in. I love Hollywood. I really hope he signed a 1-year extension because he wants to be here, man. He wants to be here. We need to work on something long term for him because he's a great receiver. All right, Baker fakes a handoff, going deep. Looks to deep. Nope, dumps it off to Rashard Higgins once again. Gets hit. Gain of about 6-7 yards. I'm having horrible coverage right now on my antenna. Yeah. And that's the thing, like, where's Schwartz, too? Throw Schwartz into this offense. Browns have the ball at the 50. Hands it off to Nick Chubb. Oh. Breaks the chat. Oh, he keeps on trucking. Oh, what a carry. Nicholas Chubb. He's a little engine that just keeps on trucking. Just sheds the first tackle. Jukes inside. Carries the guy 5 yards. 7 yards. All right, Jedrick Wills is back on the field. Man, that guy's a trooper. All right, ball's at the 37-yard line. I formation for the Browns. First down. Ball's on the right hash. Nick Chubb in the backfield. Harrison Bryant moves from the right side over to the left side. Jukes inside. Not much happening. Loss of about a yard. X, who had the tackle, slow to get up on that after that play. Second 11. Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, one of 2 teammates with 1,300 total yards and 13 touchdowns since 2020. Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill are the other pair. That's a pretty good company to be in. All right, second 11. We have the ball in Chicago's 38-yard line. Baker alone in the backfield, 3 receivers on the right side, 2 on the left. Step back to pass. And he's going to get pressured. Rolls. How did Baker... I think Baker rolls out. Damn, my TV is keep cutting out. I don't know how Baker eludes that. I don't. And there's a receiver in the area. That's fine. Yeah, that's not roughing the passer. But Baker, oh my lord. Did he hit him? Most Browns fans are going to want that, and I think if the rule is if he gets hit in the head, it should be a penalty. But yeah, I'm very hesitant for that. All right, Baker Mayfield lines up alone in the backfield. Now he has Kareem Hunt on his left side, two receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Baker going deep. Oh, he's going to get sacked. Oh, is he all right? Good God, guys. Can't have sacks on 3rd down. Ugh. Damn it. Damn it, offensive line. That's on his Baker's blind side. I don't know how it doesn't feel like they're not hanging in there. Are we going to try another field goal? No, we're going to punt it. That's a long field goal. 4th and 20. Jesus, man. All right. All's for the fair catch. Oh! He muffed the punt! Who was the dumbass who was just standing there not paying attention? dumbass who was not paying attention. Gosh, man. Ugh. All right, I'll be right back. Oh boy, I am back. I'm gonna try and fix this. Oh boy. Oh boy, Browns just don't come out in the first half. And like in the first game we did, the first game against the Chiefs, we haven't looked that good offensively. I don't know what changed. We haven't. I mean, nothing's really changed other than having Odell today. But even last week, we didn't look sharp. But man, this is very concerning. Very concerning for me. Oh boy. All right. All right, ball's at the 19-yard line for the Bears. Shotgun formation. They fake the handoff. Short little completion for the Bears. Gain of about 8 yards. Browns really brought the pressure today, but offensive line does not look good for the Browns today. Like, it has not. All right, did fix my feed. All right, shotgun formation, second and 1. Hand off to Montgomery, run right up the middle, gain about 6, maybe 7 yards. Little extracurricular activity there. Oh boy. All right, shotgun formation, first down and 10. Ball's at the 34-yard line. Fakes a handoff, rolls out. Going to be play action. Completes it to the receiver. Allen Robinson, game about 10 yards. We knew he was going to be, had to throw it sooner or later, so finally completing some passes. 3 of 3. Up tempo, but ball is now at the 44-yard line. After that 10-yard completion, 2 receivers on the right side, 1 on the left. Fakes a handoff. And he, airmails it over the receiver. It's not 3rd and 1. Is it 3rd and 1? Did they not call that a first down? Okay. Guess not. All right, so 3rd and 1 now, I guess, since they didn't call that catch on first down at first down. All right, watch for the quarterback run. You gotta be prepared for that. Have like a QB spy. All right, false start. That's false start in 85. Yep. Oh, it was someone else. I thought I saw it though, but I do know for a fact they false started. False. Yeah, they had a false start. Oh boy. The Bears. The Browns. 3rd and 6. All right. Justin Fields alone in the backfield, 2 receivers on each side of the field. Gets a snap. Brown showing pressure. And he's going to get sacked by Myles Garrett once again. Oh my gosh, man. Myles Garrett again. Yeah, he just burns the guy, and he misses the first time, wraps him up the second. That's what you like to see. Freaking Myles Garrett, man. All right, kick it off. Felton returns it from the 10. Jukes inside. Takes it about the 22-yard line. There's a flag, probably another block in the back. Good gosh, can we get a punt return where we don't have a block in the back? Oh gosh. You jackass. MJ Stewart, come on. Oh boy. All right, Browns now have the ball at the 11-yard line. It's a sack parade today. All right, let's run the ball. Give it to Nick Chubb. Please. Sooner or later, their defensive line is going to break down. There it is. Runs it up the gut. Gain of about 4 yards on the first carry of this drive. And that's what I like. That's what I like. Runs of all 3 timeouts. All right. Breathe in, breathe out. May have to switch shirts. Never know. All right. Browns have 69 rushing yards. Nice. Shotgun formation. Three receivers on the left side of the field. 1 on the right. Nick Chubb moves from the left side over the right side in the backfield. Hands it off to Nick Chubb. Gains of maybe half a yard. Not much. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning then. Brings up 3rd and 5. Run blocking is just not there today. Alrighty. What? So Washington's kicker recovered his own kickoff. That's jank. Never see that. You never see that. All right, let's check in to see how my fantasy team's doing. It's not doing well. I know for a fact. My other I have 2 leagues. Yeah, really nobody's doing well for me right now. Nobody. Oh, nobody. Tyreek Hill, come on, damn. Kansas City is just not doing well to start the year. Come on. I love and hate 2-minute warnings. I love them from a football standpoint because it's an extra timeout. I love it from a fan standpoint because then you have to deal with the another timeout. I already have to deal with enough like curricular stuff and commercials and advertisements. All right. Come on. Let's hope our offense can at least move the ball downfield. The short little dump off pass to the tight end. How many times do I have to say it? Nice little, whether it's a nice little curl route to Austin Hooper, David Njoku, or a little slant to either of them. They're a big target. Utilize them. All right. Yeah, it's a defensive showdown today. All right. Baker Mayfield has 2 receivers on each side of the field with, I believe, Kareem Hunt in the backfield on his left. Fakes it to Kareem Hunt. Oh, that's going to be fine. Zonovan Peoples-Jones. Back shoulder catch. I couldn't tell if he pushed off, so might have gotten away with offensive pass interference, but oh no, that's a beautiful catch by Peoples-Jones. If anything, that's actually defensive. Yeah, nice adjustment there. Donovan Peoples-Jones knows how to catch, man. 1st and 10. Ball's out the 34-yard line. 1 receiver on the right, 2 on the left. Kareem Hunt gets the, oh man, gets a first down, hurdles the line of gain. Kareem Hunt, man, he just keep feeding him. All right, 1st and 10, ball's out the 45-yard line. 2 receivers on each side of the field, with Kareem Hunt in the backfield on Baker Mayfield's left hash. Gets a snap. Dumps off to Kareem Hunt once again. Gets across midfield. Keeps on going, dude. My gosh. Kareem Hunt is just an absolute truck monster. Just a great running back angle route. Gets a first down and more. Let's get a touchdown here. Let's get 6. Really moving the ball down the field. Timeout by the Bears. Kareem Hunt has 24 rushing yards, 30, what was that? 24 rushing yards, 38. I think that's more that has yet to be updated, but okay, now this is a great commercial. Oh man, those are fantastic ones. Let's not talk about leaving until we're actually at the game. All right, Browns have all 3 timeouts. I think that was just a timeout for the Bears so they can like figure things out defensively. All right, offense. Let's get something going here. 36 receiving yards for Kareem Hunt, 24 rushing yards. According to their stat. It's going to be different on mine. All right, ball's at the 38-yard line. 3 receivers on the left side, 1 on the right. Kareem Hunt in the backfield. Nice little slant route to Austin Hooper. Browns are probably going to call their first time out here. Yep. Kind of expected that. This is good. This is gonna be interesting to see how the Browns manage the clock here, because that's very important, especially when you're in this territory, especially if you want a touchdown. Reminds me of when the Browns were playing the Bengals last year, went down and what was it, 5-play, 75-yard drive, took just under 7-play, 55-yard drive or something. 75-yard play, took like 55 seconds. I'm throwing a lot of numbers at you right now. All right. 2nd and 4, 55 seconds left. All right, Baker Mayfield, shotgun formation, 2 receivers on each side of the field. Ball's at the 31.5-yard line. Gets a snap. Gives it to Hunt, who drives forward for the first down. Browns call use their second timeout, but I don't know why. Yeah. Browns use their second timeout. Now, it is going to be interesting to see what we do with our third. I have to say, you got to reserve that for, man. Yeah, you got to be very smart about how you use this last timeout, because you don't want to, I've seen it before. Trust me, back in the Hugh Jackson era, Browns have it on the goal line, and we run it up the middle with no timeouts and 7 seconds left. Yeah, that was a brilliant move. That was... That's a great catch by Donovan Peoples-Jones. DPJ. All right. Ball's at the 28-yard line. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers on each side of the field. Where's Schwartz? Get him on a streak if you want to go long here. Baker. Oh, man. Baker had a throw. It got knocked in the air. Fortunately, it was batted down. Woo! Yeah, dude came in unblocked. I mean, we're fortunate it stops the clock, and we didn't lose any yardage there. But gotta be smarter there. I don't know. It just doesn't look like our. Okay, get to the line. Get to the line here. Gonna be a little short of the first down. Brings up 3rd down. Browns are gonna use their last timeout now. A hurdle by Kareem Hunt and tackled. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Browns use their 3rd and final timeout here. I don't think we've used our timeouts well. I think we've been very quick to use them. Gotta use that hurry up offense. All right. All right. Nick Chubb gets the carry. All right, time to hurry up. Hurry up offense here. All right. 23 seconds. Going to bring up 2nd down after the spike. And this is the thing. Baker's thrown the ball 22 times this half. I know on this drive he's thrown a lot, but that just goes to show how our offense is so different with Odell out there. Like, I think we try and utilize him too much. And I'm not trying to say that we shouldn't use Odell. I'm not saying that at all. But don't try and change your entire offense just for one player. All right, 2nd and 10. 23 seconds left. Ball's at the 13-yard line. Baker gets a snap. Oh, finds Austin Hooper in the end zone. Beautiful throw and a beautiful catch by the tight end. And like I've said, Baker Mayfield loves using his tight ends, especially in the red zone. I don't know what it is about the red zone, but like tight ends are very useful in there. But heck yeah, Austin Hooper. Beautiful pass there. I mean, I want to see that again because I think there was a guy like right in front of Hooper, so he had to like kind of loft it just a little bit. I think that's really the only place Baker Mayfield could put it. Very, very, very well executed drive right there at the end. A little bit. Extra point is up and good. I was a little bit skeptical on how our clock management was. I didn't really like how we used our timeouts. There wasn't really any yeah, there wasn't really like energy there or rush. Beautiful pass to only where he could throw it. Like that's a he perfectly timed that too, that pass. Great. Like, was it a little high? No. I mean, he had to jump for it, but that's where he needed to put it because of the guys in front of him. So, well executed throw. Fantastic catch by Austin Hooper. That's what you like to see. But going back to our clock management, there was no like rush there to get to the line. I mean, I know we had all 3 timeouts, but once you used all 3 timeouts, you're done. You have to make sure you get to the line fast. But that was a beautiful 12-play, 89-yard drive. Took up 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Now that drive was more of what our offense feels like. I mean, we ran the ball, threw the ball really well, and we didn't force it to any real player. All right, Bears are going to return it. Oh my gosh. Returns it to the 40-yard line. Good Lord. There is a flag, though, so more than likely it's going to be a block in the back. I think every single kickoff has had a block in the back or a hold. It's insane. Oh, yeah, holding. Okay, that's a bogus penalty. I hate that. Illegal double team block? What are you so... I hate that. That's a stupid penalty. I don't get it. Double team block? Like, I get a hold, but double team block? No. All right, they run it up the middle with Montgomery for again about 4 yards. That's going to take us into halftime. All right, so Browns with a 10-3 lead at half, and honestly, we could have a much bigger lead. I am very disappointed with how our offense has played, and it all starts with. One, our offensive line not blocking as well as they have been all season, and Nick Chubb not really getting the amount of carries, amount of yards he usually does. Kareem Hunt having a great day, actually. Having a much better day than Chubb, in my opinion. I don't even know if that's, like, he has 3 carries for 24 yards. Well, I would love to see the yards after contact because that's where Kareem Hunt is dominating. Like yards after catch, yards after first contact, it's insane. But other than Kareem Hunt, I think our offense as a whole hasn't looked great. Baker Mayfield definitely missing on quite a number of throws. I think it has to do. We always try and force Odell. I mean, you look at targets down here. Odell's been targeted 4 times, right behind Kareem Hunt, and Kareem Hunt has been usually like a little dump off pass, which is where we're going for. So when you're looking at like receivers, he has been the guy we're trying to get the ball to, and I just disagree. As good as Odell is, and he's fantastic, you can't force him into the offense. You have to let it work naturally, and that was the biggest problem at the beginning of last year when we were using Odell. We were forcing things to him, and I want to use Odell in the offense, but you can't force him into it. You have to let it ease in, like I said, naturally, and build him into your offense. You can't just throw him in there. Heck, we've seen Jarvis go a couple games. Like, I think we use Jarvis perfectly. He's more of a slot guy, but I think we need to use Odell like we use him, or Donovan Peoples-Jones, or Austin Schwartz sometimes. Like, we utilize them into the offense. We work them into it. We don't just force them into the offense. Like the first drive, that's where I was very, very skeptical of how we were working it into effect, because first drive of the game was a throw. It was a throw targeted to Odell. Second drive, throw as well. That's not second play throw. Third play was also a throw. When you do these throws, it doesn't really help your passing game. I mean, it may help your running game because it may keep the defense back, but when you're not running the ball and your offensive line isn't blocking as well as they have been, that's where you definitely are going to struggle. Now, when you look at our defense, I am very pleased with how they are performing because, I mean, with a rookie quarterback, they're really getting the pressure to him, and that's what you need to do. Welcome to the NFL, Justin Fields kind of moment. And as a whole, defensively, I would not have guessed that I would be saying, man, we're playing a lot better on defense than we have been on offense. I did the math, and last week I actually looked it up. Since last year, and that includes all last year and in all of this year, 16 out of 20 times we have played, we have allowed team to score over 20 points or more. That is unacceptable. But what I've seen today has been a step into the right direction. Now, this could be a lot better if our offense figured out how to run the right plays. I'm not trying to force Odell into the offense. So going into the second half, what do we need to do? So one, pound the ball on the ground. Because our offensive line is great. And I do think, even though we started off rocky in the first half, we got to go back to what worked week 1, week 2. Pound the ball on the ground. I mean, if you look at here, we've thrown the ball 21 times, like 21 passing attempts. So 17. Usually that's the other way around. Usually we've only thrown the ball 17 times and we've run the ball 21 times. So I think we were trying to force the offense into a passing game, which, I mean, I'm not saying we aren't a passing football team. We have fantastic receivers. But like I said, you have to let it work naturally. You can't force things to happen. So when I'm going into the second half, I want to pound the ball on the ground, bring up that secondary players, and then that helps your passing game develop, because I really want to use Odell. I really want to use Hollywood. I really want to use DPJ, but we also have great tight ends. We saw on that touchdown grab when he threw it to Austin Hooper, a fantastic throw there. We have to use our tight ends too, and that as much as I love our wide receivers, we saw what happened last week when we struggled. We were targeting the tight ends 11 times out of the, what was that, 19 times, 19 completions. 11 caught 11 for 19. Caught 11 passes out of the 19 completions. So that's the thing. So utilize your tight ends, run the ball, don't force the ball to your wide receivers. Work that long game in, and don't try and force it to happen. That's a big thing in offense. Also, don't get too risky. Like that second drive of the game where we're in field goal range, and we go for it on fourth down on a janky play action play that I think it was miscommunicated. Baker handed it off to the wrong side, or he went to the wrong side, or Nick Chubb was on the wrong side. Whatever happened, the fact that we went for it was absolutely ridiculously stupid. Take those 3 points. Right now, it'd be a 13-point game if he would have made that field goal. I mean, like people say, oh, he could have missed a field goal. Very true, but there's a much higher chance after not getting the fourth down on the first drive that we would have made. I would have taken my chance taking the field goal more than going for it. That's my opinion. You have a right to disagree. Sometimes I think you can be too aggressive. So those were my thoughts on the first half for the offense. Defense, don't change anything. Keep bringing that pressure. Keep having a solid defensive line. And I gotta say, our linebackers, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, have a day. His first start as a linebacker, and he is definitely impressing. Definitely the highlight in my opinion. Myles Garrett has 2.5 sacks. But let's look at the stats. Baker Mayfield, 15 of 24, 166 yards and 1 touchdown. Like I said, this is not naturally what we've seen Baker do, is throw 24 passes in the first half. That's just doesn't seem right. And yeah, 24 passes to 17 rushes. Yeah, just not, hasn't been a great day when it comes to play calling. Play calling for me has been confusing. But anyway, 1 touchdown to no interceptions. Definitely like that. Nick Chubb, 11 carries, 37 yards. Hasn't been really able to break one off. But Kareem Hunt, 3 carries for 24 yards. 8-yard average. Wonder what how many yards after contact he's had. But Baker Mayfield, 2 carries for 16. And then Odell has 1 jet sweep for 10. So through the air, Kareem Hunt, 5 carries, 51 yards. And we're distributing, there's the word, the ball really well. I mean, when it comes to completions, it's just the targets. I mean, hasn't been many forced to Odell, but I think we're trying to force the passing game to work when our running game is great. But maybe it's just our offensive line isn't playing well today, so maybe we're trying to throw it more. Whatever the case may be, we got to be smarter and not try and go downfield and try and get these short little completions that gets big yard, and then go long. But yeah, a lot of players with 2 catches. That, other than Kareem Hunt, everyone has 2. So Myles Garrett, 4 tackles, 2.5 sacks, 2 TFLs. Obviously, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, 3 tackles, half a sack, and 2 solo tackles and 1 TFL. So great start for him. And Jadeveon Clowney with a sack as well. So a lot of great things happening on the defensive side of the ball. A lot more worried on the offensive side going into the second half. Got to be more composed and well put together. But other than that, it's been a pretty exciting game. Browns are up 10-3, and on special teams, stop with the free when we return punts. Stop blocking the back. I swear, how many penalties have we had where it's been like blocking the back? I wish it would show. Yeah, they don't really keep that up. No penalty yardage here, but nonetheless, I'm a little surprised they aren't showing like the. Oh, that's just a feed. Yeah, fascinating. I'm not often do I go through this stuff. Don't really know the odds. Chance of winning. Cleveland is at 85% chance. I literally think this is just fascinating in the sense that how do they even know? Like the odds of the Browns winning is a lot higher than the Bears, but we've all seen it before where teams with a 99% chance to win a ball game have blown it. So never go by the stats there. All right, so Fields 3 of 4, 29 yards. Not really a great day, but to be fair, our defense has just shut them down. I mean, looking at the total yards, they have, where's the passing yards? All right. Oh yeah, there it is. They have 8 total passing yards because of the sacks. That's insane. But anyway, I'm going to take a short little break. Thank you guys for tuning in for halftime show. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Oh boy, I come back, go to the restroom, come back, and they're kicking it off. All right. So the Browns kick off. The second half is going to be a touchback. What a drive. What a way to start. Kind of good. We're starting rocky, ladies and gents. Here we go. Oh, I gotta unmute it. Seems like that halftime went rather quick. All right. Justin Fields comes out, shotgun formation through receivers on the left side, 2 on the right. Well, 1 on the right. Oh, incomplete. Almost. It looked like the Browns could have intercepted that. Jeremiah Wusu-Koroma in the area. Looking for the tight end. All right, 2nd and 10. Justin Fields alone in the backfield. 3 receivers on the left side, 2 on the right at the right hash. At the 25-yard line. Justin Fields takes the snap. Oh, almost intercepted. It was tipped in the air, but the Browns were almost able to pick it off. But brings up an incomplete pass, brings up 3rd down. Oh, just out of his reach, man. Just out of his reach. All right, 3rd and 10. All right, shotgun formation for the Bears. Receiver on each side of the field. Oh, it's going to be sacked once again. Oh my gosh. Tack McKinley. 5 sacks today for the Browns. Oh my gosh. Another one. It's like another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Wow, that was a quick drive. That was not even a minute. The punt is off. Going to be returned at the 34-yard line. Across the edge, across the 50. Going to be pushed out of bounds just inside the 45. No flags, no black in the back. Demetric Felton, great return. So basically, the Bears didn't even get the first half, the second half kickoff. They wasted a minute and then they had to punt. I feel bad for Justin. Had no time to throw in that sack. Brown just came to play. The aggressiveness, I love it. All right, Nick Chubb in the backfield. Ball's at the 44-yard line in Bears territory. They hand it off. Jukes inside. No real opening. Maybe gets back to the original line of scrimmage. There was just nothing there. Not great blocking there by the line, but not great movement there by Chubb. All right, 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Actually, tight end lined up on the left side of the line. Nick Chubb. Baker runs for it. Gains about 4 yards before sliding. And that's fine. That's fine. As long as he slides, don't try and fight. Don't get hit. I think he learned after his shoulder injury last week just to run. Yeah, he had Higgins open, but yeah, gain of about 3 yards on that run brings up 3rd and 7. This is massive right here. Let's get it. Let's short little pass to the tight end. Short little pass to the tight end. All right. 2 receivers on each side of the field. Baker alone in the backfield. Going deep. Going deep. Oh, it finds Odell Beckham just on a little comeback. Odell OBJ. I think I didn't put him in. I think I'm going to pay the price for it. Yes. Beautiful catch, Odell. 1, 2, 3, 4. He got 4 steps in. So the beautiful catch right there. 3 catches for 46 yards. All right, 2 receivers on each side of the field. Nick Chubb in the backfield hands it off. Dude gets met right at the line. There was no blocking there. $16 of 25, 192 yards, and a touchdown for Baker so far. All right. 3 receivers on the left side of the field, 1 on the left. Nick Chubb lined up on Baker Mayfield's right. Ball's on the right hash at the 15-yard line. Hands it off to Nick Chubb, who gets the corner, jukes inside, almost gets to the 11-yard line. There is a flag down. More than likely going to be a holding penalty. Nick Chubb just hasn't been able to get anything going today. Maybe this Bears defensive line is actually really solid. Yep. Is that Jack? Yeah, Joel Bitonio. I never can get our offensive linemen's numbers right. Yeah, a little hold there. All right, 2nd and 20. All right, 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Actually, 3 on the right, 1 on the left. Oh my gosh. But what? I thought Baker got out of that, but he did get sacked. Came off from his blind side. Good God, can someone block that side? That's the 2nd time today that has happened. Good gosh. 3rd and 30. Christ, man. Stop getting... Offensive line has sucked major ass today. Come on. Ball's at the 35 now. Better not... 2 receivers on each side of the field. Kareem Hunt in the backfield. Oh, what a spin move. Gain of about 10 on the run, but good gosh. Our line is playing horribly today. Man. Who would have thought that I'd be dissing on our offensive line today? Not good. Not good at all. 41-yard field goal attempt. After the 57-yard in the first half, nails a 41-yarder right there. Browns take a 13-3 advantage. Man, I didn't realize how many sacks have we given up? Is that 4 today for our offensive line? And the Baker has been, his ability to shed the amount of tackles, insane. All right, Browns, Bears, there we go. Yeah, they have 4 sacks today. That's can't let that happen. Way too many. Mac has 2. Feels weird. 3 of 6 the second half. I don't know if I've ever seen a quarterback not throw that many passes. It's insane. Browns dominating the time of possession, but all right. I'm very. Chubb has 13 carries for 37 yards. Not a good day. This is not usually what we see from him. But maybe the defensive line for the Bears is actually decent, like good this year. I mean, they have Khalil Mack, along with other people. All right. On that last run by Baker, I don't know if I said it, but dude pulled an absolute circle button spin move. An absolutely amazing play by Baker right there. Avoid the sack. Gain 10 yards instead of losing. But they're always coming around that blind side for Baker. I don't care who you are. If you can't see, you're just hoping that your line is praying. And our line is not blocking well today. They've allowed 4 sacks. It's not... I would love to see how much time Baker's had in the pocket, whether it's whether he's sitting back there, but it's been a couple of the two or maybe even 3 of those sacks have come right at the line of right on the left side and not much to give. All right, return from the 1. We tackled right around the 23-yard line. So out comes Justin Fields and the Bears offense. Well, figure that. Trey Lance has barely played. All right. Ball's at the 23. Shotgun formation for the Jets. Hand it off to Montgomery, who gains of a couple yards. Sacked 4 to 9 times today. I thought he was sacked 5 times. Right, 2nd and 8. Game 2 on the carry. Ball's going to be at the 25-yard line. Shotgun formation, it looks like. No, I formation, I guess there, and was wrong. And receiver on the right side. They fake the handoff, roll out. Great defense by Greg Newsome. Be knocked down by Greg Newsome. What a play. Way to get your hand in there, buddy. Was with him stride for stride. A little early. A little early on the hit, but you know what? Great coverage right there by Greg Newsome. That brings up 3rd and 8. Let's get another sack. Let's get another one. Sorry, Justin, but we need a one. All right, 3 receivers on the right side. Justin Field alone in the backfield. Oh, and he's gonna get sacked again. Oh my gosh, who was that this time? Myles Garrett, have a day. 3 sacks. Wait, 3.5 sacks on the day. What's that? That's insane. Get me through the line. I'm gonna come after you. Just trips up his feet. My gosh. All right, punt is up. Felton returns it. Gonna be shut down right around the 15-yard line. Their punter has a freaking cannon of a leg. Good lord. Defense came to play today. Good gosh. Oh man. That's insane. 3.5 sacks on it. It's kind of, I mean, I love Justin Fields, fantastic quarterback for Ohio State, but this is the NFL. You go over to his 3 of 7, 29 yards, no touchdown. It's a rough day. It's a rough day. Hasn't thrown an interception, which is good, unlike some of his counterparts, but it's just, he's not really having any time to throw. They've only, the amount of plays they've ran is not many. Like, look at the entire matchup between the two. Total plays 50 to 22. They have more than double what the Bears have. Good night. 32. What's the record for the least yards in a game? Okay, so that's not going to happen. So 40 years ago, Seahawks played, I'm going to make sure to mute this, totaling -7 yards. So they have quite a number of ways to go. I mean, they're at 32 yards, but good lord. That's a -7 yard game. And then the other team was that was 40 years ago. That was over 40 years ago. That's insane. Only twice have teams had a total of negative yardage. Man, talk about a wake up for our defense. Now our offense has to go out there and put some points on the board. Joe Russo is at the game. Heck yeah! That's awesome. That's insane. All right, Baker comes out, shotgun formation, ball's at the 24-yard line, 2 receivers on the right side, 1 on the left. Hands it off to Nick Chubb. Just doesn't get anything going. Chiefs are losing to the Chargers 14 to 10. Appreciate the adjustments you've made today, Joe. Absolutely night and day compared to the last 2 weeks. All right, shotgun formation, 3 receivers on the right, left side, 1 on the right. Hands it off to Nick Chubb. Gains about 4 yards in the carry. Maybe we should just keep Jet out. Because I think it's doing more harm than good. Because if that ankle injury is really hurting him to an extent where he's not really helping the team, 1, I don't want him to aggravate it even more, and 2, it just hurts the team more. 4 receivers on the right side of the field for Baker, 1 on the left. Just pressured again. Can our offensive line freaking block? Good God. This is embarrassing, guys. We're supposed to have one of the best offensive lines in the game, and we have given up 5 sacks today. Good God. I mean, good God almighty. Going with the punt. That's a... Oh my gosh, dude got met immediately. Oh gosh. One thing I do want to say, like, with as poorly as our offensive line is doing, we've allowed 5 sacks. I can't remember the last time this team has allowed that many sacks. You can't let Baker get hit this many times. I don't care who you are. He's gonna be sore tomorrow. If that happens and your offensive line can't provide safety, do short, quick passes. I don't understand why we're trying, if we're allowing this many sacks, try and get short little like slants or little comeback routes. Like, I'm not even like things that take 2 seconds to throw it. You hike it, look, and then throw it. That doesn't give the defense enough time to get to you, even if you allow them to get across the line quickly. Good Lord. I don't get it. It's my biggest gripe. People are always saying you have to throw the ball downfield or else you're not a real quarterback. Well, if you don't have enough time to throw, dump it off on short little slants. Slants work. And then throw downfield. Work your way to that point. Don't just expect to throw downfield. Oh man. Oh, Julian Edelman ran onto the field. That's awesome. I've always liked some of it. I've hated the Patriots as a whole, but I've really respected their players. I'm shocked he dropped as low as he did, Justin Fields, in the draft. I thought he was one of the, if not the best, behind Trevor Lawrence. Ah. All right, let's get another sack here. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Linebacker Montgomery lined up on the left side. Yeah, fortunately, incomplete pass because Myles Garrett was coming in for another sack. All right, 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers on each side of the field. Ball is on the left hash. Fake the handoff. Intended for number 12, but I think he hit his own lineman in the back. I think. I couldn't tell. All right. Brings up 3rd and 10. I really haven't done much for burning clock here. Have the ball on their own 31-yard line. Stop showing fans. Show me the football. All right, 3 receivers on the right side, 1 on the left. Montgomery lined up on the left side in the backfield. 1st down for the Bears. First, man, I thought it was going to be incomplete, actually. I didn't even see where the ball went. Denzel Ward. Not looking back at the quarterback, holding hands. All right, ball's at the 49-yard line. JOK with the tackle there on the little out route. Gain of about 5 yards. JOK has been really good. Wait, was that incomplete? Oh yeah, incomplete pass. Never mind. Where the ball bounced, I thought he had pulled it in, but he didn't. It's 2nd and 10. Ball's at the 49-yard line, just shy of the 50. 3 receivers on the right side. They fake the handoff. Going to be a, oh gosh, Yeah, that was hard. You have three guys coming in. They're trying to pull up. That's a hard. When you decide to become a runner, take the handoff, runs, just no one. JOK helping him up. All right, defensive stand right here. Let him get one first down. Don't let him get another. Oh, there's a more than likely going to be a holding penalty called there. Yep, holding on the offense. Bring it back. And a holding penalty on third down. That's not ideal. Nice little dump off, like a pitch pass kind of thing. Not much, but wasn't even a pitch. It was like just an underhand toss. All right. Where are we at? Third and 15. All right. Let's get a stop right here, boys. Right here. Right here. Oh, boy. Shotgun formation. Plenty of time. Dude can just throw. Run. He's going deep. It's going to be intercepted. John Johnson. Oh, I swear to God, if they call pass interference, that's total. That better not be pass interference. You son of a bitch! If you call pass interference. Oh, bullshit! Get out of here! That is not pass interference! Get out of here with that! Get out of here! This is why I despise spot pass interference calls. That is a bullshit call. That is a 60+ yard penalty on a guy that was nowhere near the ball. That is absolutely utter bullshit. That is utter bullshit. Get out of here. 38-yard penalty. That is utter bullshit. That is why I hate spot pass interference calls. Total bullshit. That is these refs can go to hell with that. It wasn't even catchable for the guy. He didn't even know where the hell it was. Let's sack him again. Boom. Get down. Good God. That is why I cannot stand pass interference calls in the NFL. They're the worst. That's the call they need to change. I despise it beyond all belief. All right, let's get another one. Oh my gosh, tackle him, damn it. Good God. If you go for it here, you're a jackass. The only reason you got down on here on the field is off a bullshit pass interference call. Field goal's up and good. Utter bullshit, man. That pass interference call is that you literally handed them 3 points. Like he wasn't even anywhere near it. I don't know how you can give pass interference on that. It is pisses me the hell off. You literally gift them 3 points. That's where I wish challenging pass interference would be in. Like right there, does he put a hand on him? A little bit, but like when the ball is thrown up like that, it's a there for everyone. And the offensive player didn't even know where it was. And did it impede with the catch? No. So let's look at the pass interference rule. Did it impede with the catch? No. Was it catchable? Not really from where the receiver was. And was it catchable for another guy? Yes, but was he interfered with? No. So you cannot call pass interference there. I don't understand where that penalty came from. That ref can go eat dog crap for all I care. Good gosh, man. That is embarrassing for a official right there. Oh man. It was a 48-yard penalty. That's what's bullshit about it. Like that you literally give them 50 yards. Like 50 yards you give them for nothing. Like you may or may not have caught that. Actually, you probably wouldn't have caught it, but since he touched you, here's 50 generous yards. Go to hell. Like that's insane. That pisses me off more than anything. Whew. All right, offense. Let's get out of here. Let's go out and score. 44 yards. Piss off. Yeah, it just shows how bullshit that penalty was. All right, now I'm pissed off. These refs have pissed me off. Let's score 7 here. Come on, offense. Come out here with some fire. Because our defense got robbed. Absolutely robbed. All right. Is that Odell? Way to find Odell there, Baker. I'm pissed. Let's go down and score. Nothing Bears did, but these refs pissed me off. See if you do a longest yard, hit him right in the dick. Oh boy. All right, 4 catches for 62 yards for Odell. Ball's at the 41-yard line. High formation. Kareem Hunt in the backfield. DPJ moves from the right side over to the left side. Baker throws it deep. How about pass interference there? He got hit before the ball was there. It wasn't even catchable. God, that pissed me off. That's got to be the worst pass interference call I have ever seen. No, he didn't get touched. All right. Let's go right here, right now. 2nd and 10. Kareem Hunt in the backfield. 3 receivers on the right side, 1 on the left. Baker steps back to pass. Short little screen pass to Kareem Hunt. Gets across the 50, across the 45, across the 40, and inside the 40. May mark him down around the 36, 37 yard line. And that's exactly what we need. That's exactly what works. Since our line isn't blocking, you got to at least let him get in the backfield. Nice little dump off screen pass. And Kareem Hunt is just so fast too. He just runs so aggressive. Get off me. It keeps stiff arm. All right. Ball's at the 36 yard line actually. I formation. Hands it off to Kareem Hunt on the right side. Hurdles a guy again. Ball's inside, going to be inside the 30, and that's going to be end of the 3rd quarter. Oh gosh. All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, come on. I hate the end of the 3rd quarter. It always takes so long to get back. Oh. Trying to look at the stats here. Baker, 18 of 28, 231 yards, touchdown, 101.9 QBR. Not bad, not bad. 12 for 58 yards for Justin Fields. 33 yards for Montgomery on the ground. Oh, I heard music and I thought it was back. All right. Yep, now we're back. Browns have 7 sacks on the day. All right. Let's score 7 right here. All right. 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Lined up on the right side of Baker's Kareem Hunt. 3 receives on the left side, 2 on the left. Going deep. Oh, just out of reach. That's going to be incomplete. Yeah, that was a beautiful, beautiful catch, though. Just. Yeah, he ran out of room on the sideline. Yeah. Beautiful catch. That's the one thing about Odell. His hands are so good. That's incredible. Yeah, it's not. There was a very small window for Baker to put it. All right, 3rd and 3. Oh, breaks the tackle. Inside the 20, Jukes! He's gonna be inside the 10, inside the 5, touchdown, Kareem Hunt! Heck yeah! Jump into the dog pound! Yeah! Yeah! Oh, the dude wearing the Viking, he's wearing a Vikings jersey. Touchdown, Kareem Hunt! I thought he was gonna get met in the backfield, but Kareem Hunt is on a mission today. Sheds a tackle there, great blocking. Jukes inside, just keeps on going. Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt with the touchdown. McLaughlin hits the extra point, 20-6. You pissed off our offense officials. We're gonna get 7 just for our defense. This may be Kareem Hunt's best touchdown. I love the iPhone, like the iPhone 13's camera is incredible. But it's not really worth if you're gonna get a camera, you're gonna get a DSLR for various reasons. It's a great camera, the best camera you can ever get for a phone. But if you're really into video work, me personally, I'm do video work for a living. I wouldn't rely on that for getting footage. No, I won't. That's why I get my own camera, DSLR. Get Canons, not Nikon. Who uses Nikon for video? If you do your thing, but Canon, Sony, Canon and Sony are really the big ones. Lumix, that's the ones I go. That's more budget friendly. Canon, if you really want to spend the money, I think you're paying for the name there. That's just me. Sony, I think you get a little bit of best of both worlds. It's expensive, but it's very, very high quality. How many running? 60 yards on the... He has 12 yards per carry. That's insane. If you had Kareem Hunt in your fantasy team, I think this is the best game he's ever... Like, one of the better games he's ever had as a Cleveland Brown. I mean, 74 yards through the air. So 7.4 yards. He already has 13... He has a total of like 19 yards and 19 points in fantasy. I do have him on the bench in one of my leagues. Not ideal. I'm not. This is the worst week I'm gonna have in fantasy. I was 2-0, set for a good week, but I'm just anticipating the loss at this point. All right. They return it from the end zone, but he's going to be tackled right at past the 25, around the 27, 28 yard line. Showing the highlight of the touchdown run. Just Kareem Hunt. His elusiveness is insane. Just a face of disappointment. That's a meme for sure. All right, shotgun formation for Fields. Gets a snap. If anything, that was more pass interference than the one before. I'm shocked they didn't call that one. All right. 911. If you want to watch it tomorrow at 8. The blackout. I yeeted my hat. Now I have to go get it. Maybe I shouldn't though. Maybe it turned out for the best. All right, 5 of 13 for 57 yards for Justin. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers on the left side. Incomplete. Attempts to throw to the running back on the left side. Montgomery, there is a flag. Man, how many penalties have they called on the Browns versus the Bears, man? All right, Fields alone in the backfield. Oh gosh, Mac Wilson almost had an interception there, just out of his reach. Sacks today, six people I think with sacks or like have had a half sack or more. It's insane. All right, 2nd and 10. I was at the 33-yard line. Fakes a handoff. Gonna run it. Forced out of bounds by Denzel Ward. Like just a read option right there. Right here, 3rd and 6. Let's get a stop right here, boys. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers on the right side of the field, 1 on the left. Montgomery lined up on the left side of the field on the left hash. Gets the snap. Looking for the tight end. It's going to be Ronnie Harrison with a bat down, pass deflection. Great coverage right there by Ronnie Harrison. Looking for the tight end. Myles Garrett providing a little bit of pressure right there. All right, Chicago going to have to punt right here. Fourth and 6. Get the punt. It's off. Another boomer, man. Felton returns it from the 20. Peeks inside, gets around the 25. Gets taken down around the 28, 29-yard line. Really good return there by Demetric Felton. Geico! Oh, you can save 15% and more on car insurance. All right, let's score again. Who's out on the field? Is it Hunt or Chubb? It's going to be Chubb out there on the I formation. Let's get Chubb going here. Let's break. We're due for Chubb to break one off. Round ball's at the 29-yard line, just shy of the 30. On the right hash. DPJ moves from the right side over to the left side. Fakes a handoff, rolls over to the left. And he finds Odell on the comeback route on the beautiful play action pass. Yikes. Pick 6 for Trevor Lawrence. Can't throw those passes in the NFL. May be able to get away with them in college. Not here. Browns have the ball at our own 44-yard line. I assume we'll line up in I formation. Yep. Ball's on the left hash. Big Chubb in the backfield. Runs. Across the 50, across the 45, gets pulled down from behind. Gets into Chicago territory. Great run there by Mr. Chubb. Great blocking. Great blocking there. This gets wrapped up from behind. Okay, show us the field. I stop showing the coaches. We're playing football. Okay, I formation. Ball's at the 42-yard line. One receiver at the bottom of the screen. Hands it off to Nick Chubb. In about 2 yards, maybe 3. 3 at the most. I'll tell you what, offensive line today has not done well. I mean, I think we're trying to go deeper in the passing game, which is causing we have to protect Baker for longer times. But even I'd say half those sacks, two to at least 3 of them, Baker just has had no time. It's come on from his blind side. He just had to take the sacks. All right, I formation, 2nd and 7. Ball's at the 39-yard line in Bears territory. One receiver on the bottom of the screen. On the left side, Baker hands it off to Chubb, who keeps trucking forward, gains about 5 yards on the carry, comes up about 2 yards short of the first down. This is where it's going to be interesting to see how much we run the ball. Like, we're up 20 to 6. We have a pretty solid lead right now, but you don't want to risk injury. Do you throw in Kareem Hunt? Or do you run Chubb? Because Kareem Hunt's been doing a much better day. Has had a much better day. I mean, that's insane. Nick Chubb has just a slow day, I guess. Let's get a long rush here, Nick. Baker looking to pass. Overthrows. Harrison Bryant had him open. Brings up, kick the field goal. Browns are going for it. I guess at this point, you're up 20. Not 20, you're up 20 to 6. I'd still run Nick Chubb here. Yeah, Baker just missed it. Baker just had. I wonder if his shoulder is worse than we think. Browns call a timeout. Gonna just line up to kick the field goal here. Just we're working to get him off sides. All right. McLaughlin comes in for a 52-yard attempt. All right, ball's on the left hash. Field goal is up and it's right down the main street, man. Freaking, dude's 3 for 3. Is it a 56-yarder, 52-yarder, and a 41-yarder? Have a day, man. Ooh. All right. Kicker woke up today, man. I'll tell you that. If you have the Browns kicker in fantasy, you may have a lot of points depending on however your league scores kicks. All right. Let's look at my other league, the one where I'm actually doing decent in. Yeah, Kareem Hunt has me 25 points in that league. I shouldn't have played McLaurin. McLaurin really hasn't done jack squat for me. All right. Whew, it's a little toasty in this room. Yeah. And I just said this. I wonder if his shoulder is worse. It was his left shoulder, but even when you're throwing, like, you're throwing with your right, but your entire, like, upper body is part of it. So I wonder if it's just a little bit awkward or a little bit uncomfortable for him to throw. Like, even though you're throwing with your right, your entire upper body is part of the throw. Oh, the Bucks and the Rams. That's gonna be a fun one. I gotta work out after this game. Yesterday was a bad day for my diet. I didn't work out. No, not a bad day, I should say, but I think it's just not working out was a pain. All right, handoff to Montgomery. Met right at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, Baker's leadership is amazing. All right, shotgun formation for Fields. Gonna be incomplete pass. I love Baker Mayfield, man. Y'all know it. I'm never gonna verbally diss Baker Mayfield. I'll tell him he needs to improve, give him words of encouragement, but what he's been able to do for this Cleveland organization, hats off to him. He is our franchise quarterback. I will keep on saying that, and I want to pay the man. Yeah, give him that contract. All right, 3rd and 9, shotgun formation. There we go. We're able to get onside. Oh, Myles Garrett gets a sack. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Myles freaking Garrett, man. 4.5 sacks, man. Dude, he came in quick. Oh, poor Justin had no time. All right, the kick, punt is off. Another booming punt. Returned at the 25, across the 30, across the 25, across the 40, across the 45, knocked out of bounds, just shy of the 50. Demetric Felton is a hell of a returner, and he never returned punts in college. That's insane. Oh boy, Myles Garrett, man, freaking love that dude. He woke up today. before, as a total, this is insane. As a total this season, we've had a total of 3.5 sacks coming into this game. Myles Garrett himself has 4.5. That's a team record. That's insane. Have a day, man. Well, defense woke up feeling yeah, Myles. Yeah. I love Myles, man. I love him. All right, I formation for the Browns. Kareem Hunt in the backfield. Ball's at the 49-yard line. Kareem Hunt runs up the gut. Gain him about 2 yards. No, actually gain him about 3 yards. Oh, yeah. You can't bail on Myles Garrett. You just can't. He's the best defender the Browns have. Oh, Mac Wilson too. Oh, I love this Browns team, man. This Browns, I love him as much as we aren't playing perfect. A lot to improve on, but this defense is playing out of their mind. I formation for the Browns. Kareem Hunt in the backfield. Move a shifter, shift some players around. It's a snap. Hands it off to Kareem Hunt, who gets sheds a tackle, cross the 40, cross the 30, inside the 30, man, before he's taken down on the left side of the field. He is unstoppable today. Myles, not Myles, I'm hyped on him. Kareem Hunt. Woo-hoo-hoo. Just, you think he's going to get wrapped up right there, but no, he sheds off the tackle. It's so good. When you have backs like the Browns do, it's so scary. 82 rushing yards, 74 receiving yards, 156 yards total. All right. Hands it off to Kareem Hunt again. Is he able to get the corner? Partially. Maybe gains about a yard. At the very least, gets back to the original line of scrimmage, but Kareem Hunt. Kareem freaking Hunt. He is the #1 back today, that's for sure. Woo! And 4 yards receiving, 83 yards rushing. All right, there's a timeout. The Browns? I don't think the Browns called a timeout. Was it on the Bears? Who called the timeout? Great seeing Myles Garrett have a day like he is having today. Oh, Myles. Going over to the chain guy. All right, I formation for the Browns. 2nd and 9. Ball's at the 28-yard line. Nick Chubb's now in the game at the backfield. Jukes inside. Yeah. Gains about 7 yards on the carry. Myles woke up feeling like a different breed. I would love to meet Myles Garrett, man. He seems like such a nice dude. All right, 3rd and 2. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. No real gain there for Myles Garrett. Not Myles. we're hyping up about Myles. For Nick Chubb, excuse me. We had the angle, like the ends wide open. I don't know why we were trying to go up in the middle. Here, do you go for it? this is the only time. I don't know. I maybe it's just my fantasy football talking. I'd say run Nick Chubb because I want him to get points. From a football perspective, you kick the field goal, obviously, but it's 4th and 1. Maybe you want to just keep control of the ball. Maybe score some more points. But I'm really curious to see what the Browns do right here. Looks like we may be going for it, and I wouldn't be against that. Like, at the beginning of the game, you kick the field goal. That was my biggest thing. You get the points early, then see how the game develops. Right here, I understand why we're going for it. I understand. Unless we're going to try and draw them off sides. But I don't think that's going to happen. All right. Nick Chubb in the backfield. Nick Chubb gets the first down. A little pitch on the outside. I love when we go to the outside. That's where I trust our running backs the most to make plays. That's why I don't get when we're trying to run it up the middle. Yep. Yeah, great carry right there for Nick Chubb. Good job, Nick. Good job, buddy. All right, Kareem Hunt's now in the backfield. Going to be actually tackled for a loss. Dude met in the backfield for a loss about 5. Hunt got tackled by Hunt. That's kind of funny. All right. Well, there's Jarvis. I love Jarvis, man. I love this team. There's so many guys on this team are great. All right, I formation. Kareem Hunt in the backfield. Hands it off. Run up the gut. Gains those 4 yards back. 4 of those yards back that he lost. Bring up 3rd and 12. Right there. So it looks like Kareem Hunt's going out and Nick Chubb comes back in. Makes me wonder what kind of play. Are we going to run the ball here? But because we're being fairly aggressive this half. So are we going to throw it? I mean, you go for it on 4th down. I formation, Nick Chubb in the backfield. Makes me wonder what we're going to do. Run with Nick Chubb? And that's exactly what we're going to do. He kind of gets... Oh, gosh. America's Game of the Week. Matt Stafford and the Rams take on Tom Brady and the Bucks. It's gonna be a fun one. Go Gronk. At this point, is our offense just going for it? Nah, we're kicking the field goal. Just get the points. Yeah, I saw him get hit. Yeah, those people on the ends, the sideline people, they're holding equipment, and you have those massive guys coming at you. Not much you can do there. Ooh. I think it's that left knee. Yeah, I really hope this guy's all right, man. He's one of those sideline people, sideline workers. That's good to see. That's good. Tough man right there. Tough man. I'm getting hit by two massive dudes. Hey, there's Schwartz. Haven't seen him at all today. Kind of surprising. I thought we would have used him more. Oh, there's a guy that's bleeding blood from his cheek. Yeah, he's an older dude. Don't force him to stay in game. Way to go, dude. Hopefully he's all right. All right, McLaughlin. Gonna be a 28-yard attempt. Four for four. Nails it through. Browns take a 26-6 lead. That's what I like to see. Lord. Thing. Oh boy. All right. There's not much we can say right now. Most of the stuff has already been said. Kind of just chilling, enjoying some football here. Honda Civics look so good. I want the Civic hatchback. With all the money I spent in my car this month, though, my car is gonna last me a couple more years. At least I hope. Whew. Sorry for the lack of talking. I'm just. Yeah, this is going to be our worst game in fantasy. Good God. Tyreek Hill. Of course, this week, every single player I have has decided not to show up. Like every single, even my bench. Like my bench is more so than my starters. Tyreek Hill, Nick Chubb, David Montgomery, Terry McLaurin, Tyson Williams, the Butker for the kicker for the Chiefs. My defense is getting me the most. They have 18 freaking points. Whew. Longest timeout ever. Dang. 22 carries, 84 yards for Nick Chubb, 6 catches, 74 yards, and 1 rushing touchdown for Kareem Hunt. Baker Mayfield, I think it's full up, 19 of 31 for 246 yards and a touchdown. Good day, good day. We were able to keep our bring things together in the second half, but first half was not pretty. First half was far from it. That's for sure. Defense still looking solid. Let's get him more sacks. I can understand why the freaking Bears, their pass protection is not good, but I don't. It's hard to say whether their pass protection is just not good or the Browns are just out of their mind today. All right, shotgun formation, a little screen pass. Montgomery, gain of about 9, maybe 10 yards. Looks like the ball came out after the play, but it was more than likely fumbled when he hit the ground. Is that Nick Foles? Who is that? All right, shotgun formation, little dump off pass, looking for Montgomery, going to be incomplete once again. Brings up 2nd and 10. Yeah, at this point, I would throw in your other quarterback, just because you don't want to get Justin Fields hurt. Like, if he's your future, you don't want to get him hurt at this point. No sense in having him in. All right, 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Running backs then lined up on the right side. They hand it off, fake the handoff to Montgomery. Throw it, and it's going to be thrown out of bounds. Dude, he was getting rushed there as well. Most starts by QB since 1964 for the Bears. Jay Cutler, 102. Jim Harbaugh, 65. Didn't know that. Mitchell Trubisky, 50. Where is Trubisky? I kind of lost track of where he's at. All right. Shotgun formation, takes a snap. Incomplete catch. That was an unbelievable catch by the dude, but he just wasn't able to get his feet down on the right side of the field. Yeah, he reaches up, grabs it. Yeah, didn't even get 1 foot down. Great catch, though. Great catch. All right, 4th and 10. Are they going for it? I mean, at this point, Browns are probably just gonna. I mean, you have it in your own territory at the 35. 6 of 20, 67 yards. 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Oh, they bring him there. Oh my gosh. Poor Justin Fields gets sacked again. Jadeveon Clowney. Browns have 9 sacks today. Holy crap. Myles Garrett wrapped him up first. Wasn't able to bring him down. He almost had his 5th sack of the day. Yeah, whoever 71 is not having a good day for sure. Oh, almost gets to him. Jadeveon Clowney wraps him up then. Oh my gosh. 9 sacks on the day. Holy crap, man. That's 4th down. Browns have the ball. Is that Kareem Hunt or is that someone else in the backfield? That's Kareem Hunt. Who's in that quarterback? I mean, the good thing for Justin, he didn't really throw he didn't throw stupid balls. Like, he didn't throw an interception. Then again, he didn't throw a touchdown, but it's so hard to grade how Justin Fields did today in his first career start. It's a welcome to the NFL moment, that's for sure. Browns have all their backups in right now. Case Keenum in at quarterback. Four and a half sacks from Myles Garrett. Good lord. Almost had his 5th sack of the day. That's insane. I mean, when you rack up all the stats, well, let me show you how many passing yards Justin Fields had after all that. I hit the Browns, not the matchup. There we go. Passing. One. He had 1 passing yard when you rack up all the sacks. Browns at least had over 200, but 6 of 20. 0 yards per attempt. Well, that's what 9 sacks does for you. 200. This is where the Browns kill it. 215 yards on the ground. Like, that's insane. A no turnover game though. That's the thing. So back-to-back weeks. I mean, okay, turnovers. When you turn over on down, that's a turnover. But that was 2 of those. But Browns really, when it comes to interceptions and fumbles, they really held it together. Defense wasn't able to get any turnovers because they were able to get in the backfield so quick. Because how many plays did they totally, like, they had a total of 42 plays, which seems like a lot, but it really isn't. When you, like, put that into perspective, that's 10 plays per quarter. And the Browns had just a little less than double that. And they had the same amount of drives. That's the same, that's the thing. All right. 4 red zone attempts. And the 1 red zone they have was literally a gift. Like, it was a gift from a bogus pass interference play. Yeah. All right. Are we at the 2-minute warning yet? I think we are. I think that's why we're here. Game's pretty much over. So Browns have all their starters out. Makes sense. I said a 33-13 score, and the Browns very well could get the 33 points here. Fewest passing yard in a game by Chicago since 1981. Yikes. That was 40 years ago. All right. Ball's at the 11. High formation for the Browns. Harrison Bryant moves from the right over to the left side. QB sneak. Yeah, the Browns are more going to take a knee here. What's the most? I gotta look that up. Oh well. Well, the Browns are gonna. Yep, off goes a headset. Case Keenum gets a snap. Needs it for the first time. Alrighty. Joe Woods, Kevin Stefanski, give him the congratulatory hug. Now this is the team that we expect. All right. They kneel it down, and that will bring this game to a conclusion as the Cleveland Browns move to 2-1 on the season as they beat the Chicago Bears 26-6. And oh my gosh, most of the time in all these wins, this is a statement win. This is a statement win by this team because of what we were able to accomplish on the defensive side. Offensively, we know what we're capable of. Our running game, Kareem Hunt had one of the best games as a back in his Cleveland Brown career. But when it comes to the defense, I've said at the very beginning, we've struggled to stop teams on both through the air and on the run. Today we did exactly what we needed to do. Running the ball was shut down early, and they tried passing the ball, and they just couldn't have it happen. And Myles Garrett, MVP of today by far. I mean, you could say Kareem Hunt, and I definitely would agree with you on the offensive side. but defensively, it's not even close. Myles Garrett, 4.5 sacks, team record. What a day for the defensive lineman. And I love Myles Garrett. Absolutely incredible player. I'm just very excited to see what happens for this defense going forward. We know what we're capable of now. We're not going to have a 9-sack performance again. I don't see it happening. But I also see this team being very successful if we can play like we did today. The only play that we really gave up was that pass interference call, which was one of the worst pass interference calls I have ever seen. I talked about this during the stream. For pass interference to happen, you have to interfere with the receiver's ability to catch the ball, and the ball actually has to be catchable. Neither of those played into a factor. Sure, if he touched you can touch the receiver as long as you don't interfere with a catch. That's a whole thing. He touched the receiver, but he didn't interfere with the catch. It was overthrown. No way the receiver was going to make it, and the receiver didn't even know where the ball was. So I don't know how that can be pass interference. But aside from that, the Browns defense played as perfect of a game as you can play. Offense, on the other hand, continues to be a struggle for me. Our offensive line started a little bit rocky, didn't allow way too many sacks, but I think our offense in itself was a lot different than what it usually is. Normally, we try and get balls out quick, and usually we get balls out to the tight end quick little slants to the receivers. But it looked like we started to look further downfield, and I just don't think our offense is built for that. Let that develop early on. Bring those defenders up and then go long. So that was my big thing today. Was our play call was a little bit unorthodox compared to the last couple of weeks, but it's early in the season. Odell's first game back did really well. Had 80 yards through the air. Had a couple nice catches, but definitely moving forward, we have to improve on play call and I would say clock management. At the end of the first half, we ended up scoring was that a touchdown? Yeah, we ended up scoring was that a touchdown? I forget. We got points at the end of the half, and it was a touchdown. A touchdown pass to Austin Hooper. I finally remembered. It was a beautiful throw, but before that, it seemed like we had no rush to get to the line. I mean, we have timeouts, we can burn them. Well, we do, but I mean, we're in field goal range, but at least utilize your rush, have a little bit of excitement and get to the line quick. Baker Mayfield, 19 of 31 for 246 yards and a touchdown. But aside from that, I thought he struggled today more so than usual. I mean, on paper, it looks really good, but he definitely missed a number of catches. It makes me wonder if that left shoulder definitely played a factor today. Or was it the fact that we were just trying to throw longer passes? Either or, I think he definitely needs some proof going into next week against the Vikings, since that is a road game, and you got to be better prepared there. So, Myles Garrett, highlight of today's game, 4.5 sacks. Kareem Hunt, also the highlight on the offensive side of the ball. But going forward, 5 things I want to work on. 1, offensive line needs to be better at pass protecting. Can't let Baker Mayfield get hit and sacked 5 times. 2, running game has to be a little bit more. That kind of goes back to the number 1. We have to block better for the running game. So protect Baker, block better for the run, and for both Nick Chubb. Kareem Hunt, he was just an animal. 3, don't change the offense for one player. Develop him in naturally. I mean, I love Odell. I love him. I want our offense to succeed, and I think we can be better with him on the field. But we have to be able to utilize him in a smart manner, not just force him in and change our entire offense to make it work. So that was number 3. Number 4, defensively, we were very solid today. We were beyond solid. But we're not going to be this perfect going forward, and we're not going to play a rookie quarterback like Justin Fields in his first game like this again. Competition is going to be a lot tougher. Secondary, I definitely would like to see be better. I mean, today's an exception. I'm not judging our secondary. Today, I thought our secondary was rather successful. Only 7 completions for the day. But that's one thing I want to do. Lastly, just play full 60 minutes of football. Both sides of the ball. I think defense, I think I've said this a number of times in this post-game statement. Defense was pretty perfect today. You can't really play any perfect than what they did. Offense, got to play all 60 minutes. Got it. The biggest complaints I have today are from the offense. You can't show up one quarter and just expect to be there for the last 3. You have to show up from the minute the first whistle blows to the minute the final whistle blows. So those are the things I would like to work on. Protect the quarterback, create more openings for the running back, limit the amount of penalties we have. That's a new one I just kind of threw in. Be consistent on defense. Be this consistent going forward. Secondary, definitely be more consistent, and just play all 60 minutes. So those are the things I want to look at going forward. But let's look at the final stats. Baker Mayfield, like I said, 19 of 31, 246 yards, and 1 touchdown. So that his average definitely it goes down a little bit when you go look at the final, like the total yards in the passing because of the amount of sacks they had. But I believe we only had like 203 total passing yards, but they sacked us quite a bit. But Nick Chubb, 22 carries, 84 yards on the ground. Didn't get a touchdown today, but that happens because when you have a dual back system as good as the Browns have, you can expect maybe one back to get more carries than the other one, or score one and not the starter. So Kareem Hunt, star of the offense, 10 carries, 81 yards, 1 touchdown. Baker Mayfield also had four scrambled 4 times for 31 yards. Very good time. Beckham with the 1 jet sweep that gained about 10 yards. So through the air, Odell led us in receiving, 5 catches, 77 yards. He was targeted team high 9 times. And then Kareem Hunt, 6 catches for 74 yards. That's what makes him such a dynamic and dangerous running back. He can catch the ball and utilize so much more of the field than just running it. So yeah, 6 of his 7 caught 6 of his 7 targets. Donovan Peoples-Jones, Higgins, Austin Hooper with the lone touchdown, and Demetric Felton each had 2 catches. So definitely utilized a lot more of Kareem and OBJ, but going forward, we got to be able to spread the ball a little bit. Like down here, we obviously did, but get the ball out quick. Utilize the tight ends. Find Harrison Bryant. David Njoku wasn't really targeted at all today, so didn't see him at all. But when we look at the defensive side, Myles Garrett, 7 total tackles, 6 solo, 4.5 sacks. What else can you say? Dude had a phenomenal record-breaking performance. And Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, 4 tackles and a tackle for loss. So that, and 2 pass deflections. He had a hell of a day in his first career start. So I'm excited to see more of him. And then Denzel Ward and Greg Newsome both had 3 tackles. So this game was fun. This game was definitely fun. A lot of stressful moments, to say the least. And one other thing: don't be so aggressive early on. Take the points when you can get them. Second drive of the day, we're inside the 30. Kick the damn field goal. Don't go for it on 4th down. You don't need to. Just take the points. So that's another thing that comes to my mind now. But fortunately, we're able to get the good win today, move to 2-1, and on to Minnesota next week. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this live stream. I think it was a little bit more laid back today. Not many people came in, but that's all right. So we'll be back here next week. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.